Venus, an adventure with Rocky's car. After Gregor's unsuccessful attempt to destroy the Blue Streak, Professor Vernon decides to test the spaceship at once. When Rocky returns from New York, he learns that he and Anne are to be ready in 1 hour for a radio-controlled flight. Meanwhile, Gregor and Jan Kabar are confined to their room.
Excellency, I'm worried.
Why should you be? You are comfortable here, and the Blue Streak is destroyed.
Are you certain of that?
Are you not?
No. No, Excellency, no.
Sit down and stop your shouting.
I apologize.
You seem very upset, Kabar.
The Blue Streak must never leave Earth. It would mean a great deal more to me than you imagine.
Is that possible?
Yes, I have been sent to...
Go on, Kabar.
Well, our country is depending on me to stop its takeoff. Unless I do that, our country could not claim to be first in space travel. That would hurt me deeply.
Oh, forget your fears. That ship was damaged beyond repair last night.
How can you be sure of that? We did not see it again after placing that time bomb on it.
I am convinced it is. No one would think to look in an exhaust tube for a bomb.
Perhaps you are right. I am silly to worry. It is being forced to remain in this room that upsets me. I want to know what is happening outside.
You will soon learn that. We are only here until we have been questioned by the FBI regarding last night. If they only knew.
Yes.
However, forget all that. There are other matters that require our attention. The one Mitch will be at the station again. You remember he was to return with Rocky Star this morning.
Oh, yes.
It would be bad should he see me.
Yes. You must leave the station quickly.
How, my dear Kabar? At the moment we are locked in this room.
That is true, Excellency. I must get out of here at once.
What is the matter with you? You are nervous, jumpy.
Excellency, there is something going on at this station.
Of course. The FBI are trying to discover who blew up the Blue Streak.
Or they are preparing to take off in it.
So? What gives you that idea?
I do not know. Perhaps it is the quietness. Normally there is a great noise here. Trucks driving round furiously. Machinery roaring and clanging. Today, the place seems deserted. I ask myself why.
No, you are being ridiculous.
I am not. I tell you something big is going on, and I mean to find out what it is.
How will you do that?
I will phone Anne Vernon and ask her to come here. Anne will not be able to keep any secret from me. I will soon learn all that is happening.
How do we look in our spacesuits, Mitch?
Man alive, you look like $1 million.
Well, it certainly suits you, Anne.
Yeah. It goes to you, too. You're as dashing as a film star.
Look, when you two are finished playing tiddlywinks and patting each other on the back, I have some news for you.
Mm-hmm. We're all ears.
It's time you run your way to the Blue Streak.
Already?
Yeah. Gosh, I hope it takes off.
Well, why won't it?
Well, look, Rocky, it's an awful big weight to shoot up into the air.
Oh, don't be crazy, Mitch. Why start this?
Rocky, it's a colossal size. I just can't see it ever leaving the ground. It'll most probably just explode into little pieces.
Stop your laughing.
Well, I'm quite serious, and as a matter...
I'll take it. Yes. Who's calling?
Professor Kabar?
Oh. 1 moment. It's Jan.
Oh, I'll speak to him. Hello, Jan.
How much longer must I remain locked in my room?
I don't know.
Where is your father? Why will he not speak to me?
He's with Captain Clark of the FBI most of the time, and
Anne, I must see you.
I'm sorry, Jan, I'm not allowed.
I demand to be released from here at once. I am not a criminal. I was not concerned in the sabotage last evening.
No one believes you were, Jan.
Then have them release me, Anne. Speak to your father for me. Then come and visit me, please.
All right, Jan. Goodbye.
Wait, Anne. You seem in a hurry to be rid of me.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'll go and talk to Daddy.
Thank you. You are very kind. I will expect you soon.
What do you have to say, Anne?
Oh, nothing much, really. I think he suspects that he's being left out of something.
Well, he suspects right.
Why was Jan confined to his room? Does your father suspect him of sabotage?
No, he doesn't.
Well, he ought to.
Oh, Mick, you're as bad as Andy on the elevator. He's suspicious of anyone with a foreign name.
Look, I'll bet my last dollar that Kabar is mixed up with Gregor some way. He tried to murder Rocky in that wind tunnel test. We all know it.
Jan wouldn't hurt anyone or anything.
Then why's he locked in his room?
Because Andy put doubts about him into Daddy's head.
Well, if he is under suspicion, it's his own fault, Anne. He should never have brought that Montaigne chappie back here with him.
Who is this Montaigne guy, anyway?
A friend of Jan's. He only came to help him pack his equipment.
And the night he arrives, an attempt is made to destroy the blue streak. Doesn't look too good, Anne.
I'll admit all that. And yet I'll never believe that Jan had anything to do with that bomb. I won't.
Anne, don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rocky. I didn't mean to fly into a patio. I don't usually.
It's all right. You're churned up over last night and excited about the test flight, that's all.
Yes, it must be. Oh, I wish Daddy hadn't done this. It's not fair to Jan, especially after all his work.
Anne, what's this Montaigne look like?
I haven't seen him. Why?
Oh, just a crazy idea popped into my head. I was wondering if he was Gregor.
Gregor, here? Nah, he wouldn't have the nerve. Wouldn't risk bumping into me.
No, I suppose it was rather a fantastic idea.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay, right away. They want us down the blue streak at once.
Well, Rocky, the blue streak has been thoroughly checked.
How long before takeoff, sir?
Approximately 5 minutes. After you and Ann go aboard.
Say, will you have them gantries out of the way by then?
Oh, they're easy to handle, Mitch. They're on rail track.
Well, the sooner we're on board, the sooner we'll be off. We'll take ourselves up in the elevator, Professor.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm the elevator driver today. All aboard.
How'd you feel, Rocky? Excited?
Well, I suppose I must be, Professor. There's an empty feeling in my stomach.
Yeah, there's one in mine, too, Rocky. I can't help wondering whether I'll ever see you both again.
Oh, now, cut it out and start the lift, Mitch.
Well, Ann, this is it.
Yes, Daddy?
All our years of work depend on this takeoff. It must go right. We either prove that space travel is possible, or...
We can guess the rest, Professor.
Yeah, it doesn't make good guessing, does it?
Oh, stop being so pessimistic, all of you. Look, nothing will happen. The blue streak will take off and land again like any ordinary aeroplane.
We hope.
Mitch, you say another word and I'll throw you out of the lift.
Take no notice of me. It's always depressing.
We'll have a wonderful trip, won't we, Anne?
I'm happy to be going.
Me too. I've dreamed of space travel for years. Well, now it's a reality.
You know, if it hadn't been for you, Rocky, the blue streak would never have left the ground.
Oh, you'd have found the money somehow.
I don't think so.
Of course you would. Oh, by the way, did you know approve of Herman D. Wright backing us?
No, they raised no objections. In fact, they gave us their blessing.
Well, here we are.
Well, thanks, Mitch.
Now, you both know what you have to do. There's no need for us to go over it again.
Well, there's not much to remember, Professor. You'll do practically everything by radio control.
Excepting the closing of the airlock and the starting of the gyros.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do that and set the recording gear in operation before we count off for firing. And naturally, we'll follow your flight by radar and be in radio communication with you all the time.
Right.
And lastly, on no account must you attempt to leave your bunks. Strap yourselves in and stay there until you reach space. You should bring back pictures and stories that'll amaze the world.
We'll do our best, Professor.
Well, good luck, Rocky.
Thanks.
And, my darling,
Goodbye for now, Daddy.
you really don't mind?
I'll be back.
That's my girl. Goodbye, darling.
Good luck, Ann.
So long, Mitch.
Same to you, you lucky devil. Wish I was going with you.
Well, come along, Mitch. We've lots to do.
Rocky and Ann stand by the cabin door of the Blue Streak watching the lift slowly descending. They wave a last time and then disappear inside the gigantic spaceship. The moment the lift reaches ground level, orders are snapped out. The huge gantries are pulled far away. The professor and Mitch hurry to the control tower. Reports from observation posts filter through the radio.
Observation post standing by. Area clear of aircraft.
Other voices ring out over loudspeakers.
All personnel take cover. All personnel take cover.
All is in readiness for the takeoff. The professor and Mitch stand tensely in the control tower. Tiny beads of perspiration on their foreheads glisten in the lights. Then the professor calls to Rocky in the Blue Streak.
Control to Blue Streak. Ready for takeoff. Over.
Blue streak to control. Ready. Over.
Close the airlock.
Airlock closed.
Start the gyros.
Gyros running.
Attach safety harness for takeoff.
Safety harness attached.
That's all, Rocky. I'll count off for firing from 10. Over.
Professor.
Good luck, Rocky. Stand by for firing. Stand by for counting off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire!
Professor, she's going. She's taking off.
With a blinding flash of light, the giant blue streak moves from the ground. Slowly at first, and then with a hissing, screaming cacophony of sound, it gathers speed and races up, up, up into the vast unknown. What will happen on the flight? Will it be successful? There are thrills ahead in the next exciting chapter of the Rocky Star adventure, Destination Venus.